One of the major issues we hurt you mostly for 2016 be corruption. Always the opposition they talk about corruption and things. In terms of what has happened in the last 4 years in this government, how you go also talk about the performance or how this government manage issues related to corruption. But first of all, how do you present yourself? How do you present yourself to the Ghanaian now, who already get that perception, say the Mahama administration get corruption issues? What will be different this time around?
Before 2016 election, the slogan of the MPP is John Dramani is incompetent. The NDC party is incompetent. A lot of corruption accusation has been raised against the NDC and John Dramani Mahama. Some it's about a confirmed flying from Burkina and a whole lot of stuff. I believe you are aware of this. Whoa, the name has always been Chris, aka with all due respect, this nonsense must stop, and truly the nonsense will stop. No amount of lies will defeat the truth. The truth will always find its way out. No, so let's watch this video that BBC Pidgin held with Mahama. It's an interview held with Mahama, BBC PG, trying to find out during his term in office, a lot of corruption has been raised against him. And up to now, like, they are still free walking around. So what is going on? Listen to what John Dramani Mahama said about this whole issue.
One of the major issues we hurt you mostly for 2016 be corruption. Always the opposition they talk about corruption and things. In terms of what has happened in the last 4 years in this government, how you go also talk about the performance or how this government manage issues related to corruption. But first of all, how do you present yourself? How do you present yourself to the Ghanaian now, who already get that perception, say the Mahama administration get corruption issues? What will be different this time around?
I shall say we stand vindicated, because if you look how we leave office, no direct political appointee of mine, political appointee like minister or anybody, they convict them for corruption. After all the things they say, all the lies they talk and things, maybe we they sit here. No conviction. Like we steal money or something. By now, several of us they inside. Of course, some chief executives, then things,
get a board issue,
then this and things like that, But those really no be direct political appointments, like ministers, then the Makana people. But if you look this for the last 4 years, maybe the present in political appointees, presidential staffers, this Galamsey issue, every presidential staffers, ministers, them names all come inside. Aside from that, if you look PDS scandal, maybe the president, in my relatives and things, all them names come inside and all that. You look at Japan, very damning report where the Office of Special Prosecutor gave. So if you see, say, now Ghanaians shock too much with the corruption under this government. So now they make numb. Nothing can shock them anymore. You understand? Because this government reached the ceiling of corruption. And so now anything new comes, Ghanaians they take and say like, it be so they if you do anything about them. But if you do something about them, the time I day office, I'm clear, say any person who indulge in corruption, make them investigate them. And if you make culpable, make the trial. We sack national service officers, 110 of them. We put 34 of them before court. JIDA, we cancel them contracts. We make some company refund money to government, 50 million Ghana cedis. One of our MPs they prison as they talk. We prosecute them during our time. We as they talk, they prison today. But this president, in any allegation of corruption they bring, they go sweep them under the carpet. Listen the thing the special prosecutor talk. Say they investigate something finished. The president say make a shelf the report, make bring the report out. Because now the report they indict in relatives and people way close to them, So as for now the corruption there, it grow wings, they fly.
Now my first question is that why is the MPP bring out this allegation that John Dramani Mahama is corrupt, and up to now he's still walking around free? Why is it that up to now none of the ministers, the MPs, has been prosecuted and they are still walking freely? Does it mean that the MPP party lied to Ghanaians that John Dramani Mahama is corrupt. And as they came to power, as they are in government now, they have not even called him to book. To just doesn't mean that they've lied to Ghanaians. That is my question. I don't know of your question. I want to have your question and your thought on this whole issue. Let me have your thought in the comment section. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel, like our Facebook page, follow us on all social media. Short 360 Media. The name has always been Chris. I'm out.